Hey guys, I'm back at it again, disappearing out of nowhere, coming back out of nowhere. Before I start this, I just want to say, for any of my fans, don't freak out yet. I'm not quitting YouTube. This isn't a video saying why I'm quitting YouTube, it's a video why I'm thinking about quitting YouTube. So, even after this video, I'll still probably post some. I just kind of wanted to just talk about how I've been feeling about my channel recently and with YouTube itself, and just kind of this has been on my mind for a while now, and I just kind of wanted to just let it out there, kind of explain the state of my channel, what I'm thinking about right now, and yada yada. I don't even know if this video will really get much views, but to all my fans that are watching, you probably want to sit down, just kind of think about, if you're curious about the future of my channel, just, you know, sit back and just kind of listen. I mean, I'm gonna try to not make this so too long or anything like that. For a few months now, I've considered many times, I've considered quitting YouTube plenty of times now. I'm sure some of you have kind of noticed, as in, like, I haven't really uploaded much. I mean, I guess that's kind of my thing. I just upload whenever I feel like it. To be honest, I've just really lost a lot of motivation for making videos, and that really is just because of two reasons that I'm going to explain. One is just how YouTube is, and two, I feel like I'm not really getting anywhere with my channel. So first thing I want to talk about is YouTube and its bullshit, how it's been acting recently, like the last year or two, maybe even more years than that. If you don't know, YouTube has just kind of been, it's been really rough for YouTubers. Not just me, it's been rough for really any YouTuber, especially the big ones, with Cub Scouts, for example, which he recently made a video talking about why he had to delete an entire series off of his channel, and his video kind of gave me inspiration to just kind of talk about my own reason why I'm kind of struggling and why I'm just kind of thinking about leaving YouTube. I wanted to talk about some of the bullshit things that YouTube has done to me for the past 2 years I've been on YouTube, and just kind of go into why I think it's stupid what they've done to me. So one, if you haven't seen my Minecraft horror mod video, it's where I play Broken Script and kind of just dick around trying to see the events and whatnot. There's nothing wrong with the video itself, but when I was uploading the video, this was originally going to be the thumbnail, and you may think, I mean, you may really think nothing of it. I mean, it's probably kind of funny to some of you. Well, not to YouTube. Whenever I uploaded the video with this thumbnail, they flagged my video saying that the thumbnail had sexual and pornographic content within it, or something like that. In short, they just said it was sexual, which, I mean, I guess it has fuck in it. And ass, I think. I don't even remember what the thumbnail was. I guess. Like, I guess. I guess, dude. But, yeah, I mean, there was nothing, like, bad happened to me necessarily. They're basically like, hey, you can upload this video, you gotta change that thumbnail. The second bullshit thing they've done, it's really two separate things, but I'm going to combine them into one because it's very similar. So if you've been around for a while, if you're kind of an OG, you might have noticed that I've had a lot of public playlists. Not the series or anything, not series playlists or anything, but I've had playlists like my music, memes, favorite stuff. I've made 4 favorite stuff playlists, and I kind of made a little joke with them saying you can stalk me, you know, you can go through all those playlists, see what I'm into, see what I like, and yada yada. Well, the memes playlist and the favorite stuff the second playlist, they're gone. And it's for the stupidest reason ever. Keep in mind, these playlists are years old and have thousands of videos on them. I don't know exactly how much, but they've had at least 1,000 videos for both of them. And both got removed because of child safety. Just let that sink in. No, let this sink in. Not only did they remove my playlist for child safety, they didn't even say what video was affected. They didn't even say what video was violating the guidelines. Let that sink in. They took down an entire fucking playlist of mine for someone else's video that apparently had child safety on it. Which, I mean, how the hell am I supposed to know what video it was? They didn't tell me what... They only said my playlist contained a video that violated the guidelines, but they didn't say what it was. So instead of, you know, trying to talk it out with me, like maybe just make my playlist private, or gee, I don't know, tell me what the fucking video is so I can remove it. But they didn't do that. They just straight up took down my playlist. And that really pissed me off. Mainly just because they didn't tell me what was wrong. They didn't tell me what was affecting it. They didn't tell me what video was violating child safety. I didn't know. And so, I mean, I've moved past it by now, obviously, but it still kind of infuriates me. And so, yeah, whenever I got that shit, I ended up privating every one of my playlists besides the, like, different series and all that. But yeah, like the personal playlists I have, I privated all of them. The third bullshit thing they've done to me is... Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys remember this because it only got like 10 views. But there's this Minecraft video I had. It was back when I was good friends with Benjamin. It was a video with Benjamin, Moses, Landon, and I think someone else. All 5 of us, we were just digging around with a gun mod, and we were just playing around in creative mode, flat world. And we kind of planned... But the whole plan was to kind of try to make Nuketown from the ground up, just to try to build it, and we couldn't even finish one house because, especially me, we were just messing around. And keep in mind, like half a year, maybe even a year later, I can't remember, but point is, a long time later, after that video was published, YouTube took down that video because of like criminal or terrorist organization stuff. Which was like, what? What? I had no idea, because we didn't make any offensive jokes or do anything. We didn't like reference anything tragic or anything like that. We were just messing around. And I looked through the entire video. I had no idea what could have gone wrong for YouTube to literally take down the entire video. And you know what's funny, actually, going back to Cub Scouts, that's actually the exact same reason why his Yandere Simulator video got taken down.
And I went on YouTube and I get like a notification. It wasn't just like a notification that you see like on like the bell or anything like that. It was like in my face. It said community guidelines violation. And I click on it because you can click on the details of what the violation is. And it was a Yandere Simulator video from 2015. I don't remember exactly when it was because they took down the video, but it was June or either July or June of 2015. 11 years ago. Like 11 years ago, they decided to give me a community guidelines violation. You know, they said it was because of violent criminal organizations. Let me actually see the actual word. Violent criminal organizations policies. And it is a violation of the community guidelines. So yeah, they gave me that. And I was like, whoa.
I've also just heard that apparently, you know, YouTube just isn't any help. They basically have no respect for channels, especially newer channels. Newer channels, they can go fuck themselves. Or, you know, not as popular channels, they can also go fuck themselves according to YouTube. And what's also a major turnoff for me is that if you try to get help, whether it's trying to appeal a video or whatnot, you know, just trying to talk to them about like a strike you got or something like that, any kind of help you try to ask, if I remember correctly, it's usually through AI, which you everyone knows that AI just sucks. Like, I'm actually shocked that a lot of people hate AI, but I'm also glad. I'm glad that people are smart enough to be against AI. And obviously it's fucking AI, so they're, you know, they're stupid. The YouTube's AI is stupid. Yeah, if you get like a strike or something, you're just kind of screwed. If you lose something, one of your content, you just kind of have to let it go. Cause I mean, you're not getting help from a human in like 90% of the time. So the second reason is more of a personal reason. I know this reason's gonna kind of sound, I don't really know what word to use. It's gonna sound kind of pathetic, I guess. But like I mentioned in the beginning, I feel like my channel isn't really going anywhere. I'm not really liking my growth I get. Well, no, I will say the average amount of views I get, it's definitely way more than before, which I'm so thankful. The people, especially the OGs who have been around my channel, I love y'all. You know this. I'm very thankful for y'all. But it's just, I really lose motivation because especially for my high effort videos, that's actually, I'm sorry for the poll I made, or not the poll, the community post I made a month ago. That video is probably going to be canceled, at least for now. It was going to be a stupid video, basically talking about Crush, that idol dating sim thing, and just talking about why it's the worst, quote unquote, the worst, like, idol game ever. But I kind of just canceled it because, I mean, I am pretty busy this summer, at least in the beginning of it, and I really lost motivation. The 7 Days to Die video and Hexic HD video I made, it didn't perform as well as I wanted it to. I'm not expecting it to blow up immediately, but it really sucks whenever you actually take the time and effort and to like make a good video, you know, and you just kind of get nothing out of it. I also, I know some of you guys have probably noticed a lot of my series, most notably my Minecraft Not So Secret Summer mod, I can't remember what it's called, but most notably that series has just come to a complete halt. I haven't gotten past episode 1, and that's just kind of because, I don't know, it's partially laziness. I will admit I'm really fucking lazy. And it's also because, I mean, it's basically a Let's Play video. I feel like Let's Plays have been dead for like 5 years now, probably more than that, and I wanted to do YouTube for fun. I still do YouTube for fun, which is why I don't have like an upload schedule, because I just do it whenever I feel like. I just do it for fun, you know? And that's why I always like, you know, some of my friends out there, if you're watching this, my personal friends, you know, I like just making videos with you guys because I think it can be funny, which thank you for the support with the series that me and Diesel have made on Mario 64. That will make a comeback soon. I will explain it when the next part comes out. I will explain a little bit about why the series came to a halt, but I promise you that series will come back soon. And I really do just do it for fun, but it just really sucks, especially streams. The reason why I stopped doing streams, at least for now, is because, dude, I would sit on my ass for like 1, 2, 3 hours, and fuck, I would only get like a max, like like in total I get like 3 or 4 viewers or whatever. It's just, and even, I'm over exaggerating, obviously I did get more views than that, but like even when I got viewers, they only stayed for like 5 seconds, and there were long periods of time whenever I would just be talking to myself and streaming to no one, and that's usually when I would kind of cut. There have been some times when I would just cut streams short because it's like, alright, no one's fucking, I'm just talking to myself at this point. I know it sounds like I'm giving up, and it really doesn't matter. It's just the internet. It's just online shit. But I started making videos not only for fun, but because I wanted to be known in a weird way. I always, one of my dreams is just having like a little fan base, you know, maybe at least like reaching 1,000 subscribers would be like a huge fucking goal for me, and it would really be a dream come true. I really wish I could have started YouTube way earlier, but thanks to my fuck ass grandparents and all that stuff, I couldn't. I was forced to delete my earlier videos, which, yes, fun fact, I have actually made videos as early as, I want to say 2015 or 2016, but I was just a kid. My grandparents were fucking concerned, I guess, about me being online, and they made me delete all my videos. And finally, in, what was it? I don't even remember, like 2023, I think, is when I finally made videos, and I just feel like I'm kind of late to the game. I really started YouTube at a bad time, I feel like. I mean, here's another thing that's a big turnoff for me, is just the state of channels nowadays. I feel like it's really hard, especially for newer channels, to rise and try to make a fan base, because there's so many damn like brain rot and just dumbass content farm stuff. That is what gets all the attention. And I feel like small, not just me, dude, like I guarantee you there are plenty of smaller channels out there who genuinely want to make videos, want to make a following, want to have a following, want to have a fan base, but it's so hard to do so because they just can't get recognized. Thankfully, I was blessed enough to get my own kind of rise in fame, some recognition. I think my most popular video has like 80,000 views or something like that. But you know, unfortunately, sometimes even people like me who have gotten a big recognition moment, you know, a big moment where they got recognized by a lot of people, it just doesn't really last long, and it just doesn't seem to come back. It just really sucks. It really sucks trying, because I know it sounds like I'm trying to like beg for likes, views and whatnot, but that really isn't it. What really just makes me underwhelmed is I like really just want, it doesn't have to be a big fan base. I just want to have a little dedicated, I guess not dedicated, you know, people have lives, but it's just like a little fan base, you know. Like I want to be able to have a big enough fan base where I don't know, start a live stream and not too long later I get like a good amount of viewers and a couple handful, like one handful of consistent chatters, you know. It's just I don't know, it feels a lot better whenever I actually have people to talk to, you know, like during streams. I actually, there's like this kind of thing I have in my streams. I feel like whenever you guys are in like chatting and stuff, it makes things so much more entertaining. I mean, that's kind of why I've started like media share shit and all that for my streams, because you guys are funny as hell and you'll just post the most ridiculous stuff. That's why I'm planning to try to do a sleep stream at some point, just for fun, you know, just for you guys, but I'm really skeptical on doing it because I just feel like it's gonna be uneventful. Like it's just gonna be 30 minutes of my ass just in bed with nothing, and that's it, you know. I mean, I kind of understand why I haven't really popped off. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm entertaining. I don't have a unique personality. I don't have anything that really stands out. And I don't even have like the very least of having a consistent upload schedule. So I feel like most of the time I'm just kind of left in the dust. It's just I don't like talking about this because it really sounds like I'm trying to gain sympathy or whatever. It really sounds like I'm trying to beg for more views and whatnot. I swear it's really that's not what I'm trying to make out of this. I'm just simply explaining, like, you know, it's just not going where it's not growing as much as I want it to, and it's just causing me to lose motivation. But I really don't know. I don't think I'm going to quit YouTube anytime soon, but it has been on my mind a lot, and I just wanted to finally get it off of my chest and just talk to you guys about it. I'm sorry this is long as hell. I'm sorry I don't have Subway Surfers gameplay to entertain you guys, but yeah, I just, like I said, wanted to go over this and get it out there, you know, talk about how I'm feeling with the channel. In terms of what's going to happen in the future, I don't necessarily know. I mean, my content's probably going to continue staying the same, at least for a while. I'm going to try making Let's Plays. I'm going to try making more Rage Quits. Maybe some high effort videos at some point. You know, Borderlands 2 series will continue. Super Mario 64 with Diesel will eventually come back. And yeah, yada yada. But yeah, if you have made it all this way, thank you for listening. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for hearing me out. If you have any criticism, any thoughts, any support that you want to send to the comments, go right ahead. I'll try to get to everyone, which I'm sure that won't be hard at all. I am pretty quick with comments, so, you know, any questions, whatnot, just say some down below. I do have a second and third channel that I don't really advertise, but, you know, if you want to see what else I'm up to, they're there too. You don't, especially my third channel, you don't have to give it support. I don't really give a shit. That's just, I kind of left that in the dust for now. But yeah, just, I'll see you all whenever I upload. And thank y'all again for listening. And I'll see y'all whenever I decide to come back. Bye bye.